Alright, friends, welcome back. So this is something I haven't done in a long time. I haven't done a gameplay in a while. I'll be honest, the reason I wasn't for a while was because my Napoleon Total War, I did the Darth mod on it, and that kind of messed up the game in a weird way. I lost my volume. I've now figured out how to fix it, but I also deleted the Darth mod. I'll probably try to download it again in the future. But today we're going to be playing a scenario battle. Now, Total War used to do a lot of these. They used to do scenario battles like, I remember the medieval, you had Agincourt and Hastings and things like that. Empire Total War really didn't have that. They had the Road to Independence campaign, which was like their story campaign that was the American Revolution. Napoleon Total War, though, does have historical battles, as Napoleon's battle. You start at the Battle of Lodi, which is one of Napoleon's first battles in the Italian campaigns. But today we're going to be doing the Battle of Arcole. Now, the Battle of Arcole took place on November 15th to 17th, 1796. This is actually a very famous battle because this is where we first see Napoleon using propaganda and such to his favor. There's a very famous moment where he says, "We're going to charge the bridge." He took the regimental colors of his army and actually headfirst led the army on a charge against the Austrian positions in Arcole. He ended up not successfully getting across the river, but a few days later, they did successfully outflank the Austrian army by building a second bridge and going around them. So Arcole was a French victory. What we're going to do today, I'm going to be playing as the French, and I'm going to see if I can win the Battle of Arcole. So, relax, you hear my commentary. I haven't done this in a while, and you have sound. So thanks for joining us. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and comment. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. If you're new, my name's Tim. This is our channel. What we do here is I make original content, I do reaction videos, and I do historic gameplay in which I explain the history behind certain things in the video. So, with all that said and done, let's get into it. Alright, friends, so here we are. So this is my force. It's pretty average size force for this era. Instead of me telling you the objective and everything, I'm just going to let Napoleon.
Today is November 15th, 1796. I have chosen the site of battle to prevent the Austrians from concentrating their superior numbers against my forces. My plan is to capture the town of Arcole in order to threaten their lines of supply. The main body of the Austrian army under Alvinci to the northwest at Belfiore will attempt to relieve Arcole. I know that the marshy ground between the French and Austrian positions will limit the size of force Alvinci can bring against me. We must capture Arcole in the east to carry the day. At the same time, I must resist pressure from the Austrians to the west.
Alright, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I know I need to exhaust these guys coming. So I'm going to send some skirmishers across. I'm also going to send some grenadiers. Now, Napoleon actually really enjoyed grenadiers. That's why grenadiers made up the bulk of the guard. Again, Napoleon comes from an artillery background, so it's understandable why he would have favoritism to men who are pretty much just mobile artillery, being grenadiers. But also, usually grenadiers were kind of like modern berserkers. Grenadiers often made up the engineer corps as well. So here come our grenadiers. Their big bearskin hats. The British had grenadiers as well. You see they have a little palm in their top of their caps. These are just regular chasseurs, light infantry. No, they actually are chasseurs. There we go. Sometimes they call them chasseurs, and sometimes they just call them light infantry. I don't know why they do that. But my objective right now is to make sure the majority of the Austrian army cannot concentrate on Arcole. So I'm going to try to catch them all on the march, see if I can slow them up a bit. My thing I hate about the French units is the French Revolutionary Infantry are horrible because all they are is militia. And really, doing the ultra units is not giving me more men than I needed, so that kind of sucks. But I need to make sure this giant mass of troops isn't able to get there. So let's see what we can do. It's going to take me forever to get this artillery across this river, though, which really stinks. But let's see what my grenadiers and chasseurs can accomplish. This is going to take forever. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's move you guys up. So I start getting some grenadiers in position as well. I want to pretty much make sure this army is not able to concentrate. Oh my god, the range of these guys is good. Alright, there we go. So let's move these fellas up. Let's close ranks here. Get you boys here. And we'll I'll bring up one grenadier unit for now, just because I don't want to lose too many guys this early, especially because I just got, these poor oafs got massacred. That's what I mean, the revolutionary infantry's rough. Looks like my major fighting's happening here, though, so that's at least a good sign. These guys might get flanked, so let's get them moving up here. Alright, not bad so far. Not bad. We've routed 2. Oh no. They're not fully formed. Okay, wait. Now they are. That's not good. That's not good. First few shots into them. Alright. Let's move them up. I pretty much want to just slow the attacking Austrians up just enough. Because now, see, now they're going to start moving their main troops forward. And how is this coming? Okay, that's how that's coming. We're going to put you boys here. Let's get an artillery duel going, at least. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's get Napoleon out of there so he doesn't get hit. Oh my gosh, this is not a good case scenario. I don't like that they're sending their guys in piecemeal, though. That kind of concerns me, to be perfectly honest with you. So this is what you would call enveloped fire. So pretty much, this is what happened at Antietam, pretty much, to the Confederates. The Union were able to, at the Sunken Road, get multiple units around their flanks, which practically screwed them in a way, because now it's like, oh, we're getting hit from both sides. Let's get these guys up here. Always a little extra help with the grenadiers. Alright, let me fix myself a little bit while we're doing this. Gotta get comfy. My worry's right here, because they can actually get guys around this way. That's why I kind of want to wipe them out as quickly as I can. Oh my god, the grenadiers are getting massacred because of this. Oh god. How my chasseurs ammunition doing? Because they're about to probably take on the brunt of this army. Alright, we chased them out. You stay here, just in case they do end up coming across the river. You two come here. Okay. Well, that's the Austrian general, so he's about to get killed. Oh, god, they don't have wars to fire at will. That makes much more sense. Yeah, so that's a very dangerous thing to do. I don't often do that, but I do it if I don't want my guys to shoot each other, to shut down fire at will, because then they'll stop shooting. But pretty much if I can knock out this massive force coming, I can slow the Austrian advance so I can pay attention to Arcole. And honestly, I have 20 minutes still remaining, so I'm not doing bad. Is my artillery in position yet? What's up, Lundberg? See, this is perfect because what's happening is they're hitting the ridge here, and that's messing them up. What would even be more perfect is if I could get these guys to move up, because then I could actually sneak this entire army around the Austrians while these boys face off with them. Let me see what my aim is on them, because my aim might not be any better. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's good. Perfect. We're going to leave the Grenadiers there just because I want to give them a little extra oomph if the Austrians do end up coming across the bridge at us. Because I do have a feeling there will come a point that the Austrians will get desperate and they'll be like, we need to cross this bridge. Especially now with my artillery firing at them. Where's Napoleon? Let me just make sure I have him nearby just in case any of these units need a morale booster. Yeah, the Italian campaign was actually very important, and a lot of people, you know, we remember Toulon, we remember the Vendémiaire, we remember all those things with Napoleon. His time as commander of the Army of Italy is actually what made him a household name in France. Yes, Toulon was impressive, but he wasn't the overall commander. He was the one who came up with the brainchild of the attack. Vendémiaire, yeah, he was a hero of the Republic for doing what he did, but at the same time, you know, it was very simple to be like, oh, well, it was Paul Barras who put him in charge. So it's really Barras's victory, not Napoleon's. And Barras was already a hero because he was the Thermidorian reaction. He removed Robespierre. So when Napoleon took command of the Army of Italy, though, which was a reward for Vendémiaire, he was made a household name. These victories, you know, the War of the First Coalition, he ended. A lot of people don't realize that. The French Revolutionary Wars, as they're called, the War of the First Coalition, Napoleon ended, and he wasn't even supposed to be the one to end it. His army was actually seen as the worst army of the three field armies the French had at the time, because the plan was the two French armies that were in the German states were supposed to defeat the Austrians in Germany and Prussia, and then Napoleon's army was supposed to be a diversionary army. But what ended up actually happening was Napoleon was able to win such great victories that it didn't even matter, because he was able to defeat Piedmont, he was able to make his way through the northern Italian states, and he pretty much was at Vienna. He forced a treaty with the Austrians, and a lot of people don't realize that, but that was during this campaign. He ended the War of the First Coalition, and he honestly ended all of them. You know, we call pretty much the War of the Second Coalition to the War of the Seventh Coalition, or what we would call the 100 Days campaign. Those are seen as the Napoleonic Wars, because those are where Napoleon is the leading figure in. But the War of the First Coalition, though he was only just a regular field general, he was very important to it. And a lot of people don't realize that. Everyone thinks Napoleon kind of, you know, there's this part of history we forget. We just think Napoleon kind of hopped out of a hole and became emperor. No, Napoleon was a very influential general. He rose through the ranks of the revolution. He was not, you know... My only criticism so far of Ridley Scott's movie, which I'm very excited to see, because one, I love Ridley Scott, and two, I love Napoleon, they kind of try to make it look like Napoleon was this nobody, which, to a certain extent, is true, but Napoleon was Corsican nobility, which, you know, that doesn't mean much, but Corsican nobility is not nothing in the scheme of things. Like, you know, that's what got him his... acceptance to French Military Academy, being from the... Oh, I only have one flag bearer alive. It's a grenadier, too. But, a lot of people don't realize that, you know... It had its difficulties being that he was Corsican nobility, because the French aristocracy looked down on him because he wasn't French. But he made a name for himself, and oh my god. These are just Landwehr too, I think. Yeah, these are Landwehr. They're so Grenadiers are pretty much Austrian Grenadiers. Are they going in the house? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take care of that. So, I'm actually kind of similarly doing what Napoleon did, just Napoleon did this over 3 days. Well, 2 days. But, well, 15, 16, it's definitely 3 days. So, he ended up going downriver and going around and attacking Arcole, similar to the way I'm doing it. Obviously, I have the hindsight of history, so I'm able to guess what they're going to do. Oh, wait, my apologies. Grenadiers are not Austrian Grenadiers. They're light infantry. Oh, my God. Are these going to leave? I regret nothing. Alright, let's get these boys across. Well, that's how you win the Battle of Arcole, I suppose. Alright, let's look at what our, let's see what we have going on here, everybody. Glorious victory, the Austrians are fleeing. More than that, I have the supply line. They must withdraw from Italy. Victory is mine. Yeah, so that is true. That was a major part of Arcole being seized. He needed to cut off the Austrian supplies. A lot of people forget this. Northern Italy was controlled by Austria until the end of the 19th century. So, Napoleon, when he first did this, he made puppet republics in Italy. Obviously, after the Napoleonic Wars, Austria would reclaim their territories in Italy. But Napoleon did conquer and seize Italy, which they were sister republics, but they were really just puppet governments under the French control. But let's look at our casualties. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is the army I was facing. The one that came this way. No, that doesn't make sense, because this army was definitely smaller. Oh, no, because some of the guys in this army were over here. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see who had the most kills. Yeah, I saw that coming. My Grenadiers. Wow, my artillery actually not bad. I didn't lose any artillerymen. That's not bad. Oh no, I lost a member of the general staff. That's unfortunate. Yeah, these are not bad statistics whatsoever. Yeah. Well done, everyone. Alright, friends. Well, that was the Battle of Arcole. I decided what I'm going to do is, as the Napoleon movie gets closer, we're only 2 weeks out now, I'm going to do one of his battles every few days, and we'll show it. So, Arcole today, I'm going to do the Battle of Pyramids next, and then we'll start getting into the actual European conflict. So, I believe after that would be Ligny. No, Ligny is more towards Waterloo. But we're going to be ending with Waterloo. I think Borodino, Friedland, things like that will also be where we're going to hit. I'm going to be honest, I haven't played these battles in a long time, so this is my first time doing them again. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Didn't think the battle would be that quick, but you know what? Keeps the fast pace. I know you guys don't like watching these long videos. My campaign videos I know are like an hour long, so this definitely is better. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and comment. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're returning to the channel and not yet subscribed, please subscribe. You know you love it. So thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you in the next one.